Hi everyone, Chris from MartialBody here, and in this video I'm going to be talking about the 3 levels of attainment in martial body training. The foundations level, the intermediate level, and the advanced level. Let's dig into it. So in martial body training we have 3 different levels of understanding, which I call levels of attainment. And these 3 levels are completely naturally occurring. You can't sort of suddenly jump up into the advanced phase because it's not a bank of techniques that get progressively harder or anything like that. It's actually a difference in the way that we express the 6 bodies and the attributes of the martial body. The first of those phases is the foundations, or the fundamental level training. And this really does represent the catalogue of basic techniques that we use to create a certain response. These techniques are selected because they fast track us towards the various attributes that we're trying to develop. So in that fundamental stage, we simply need to follow the exercises. We need to have some introspection on what those exercises are doing. We need to get feedback from the people around us on the success of those methods at creating the attributes. But we simply have to train, and that's really the foundational level of the martial body system. It's long hours of hard training in those fundamental basic techniques. At some point, we begin to feel the concept that sits behind the individual technique. And this is where we move ourselves into the intermediate level of understanding. As an example, we may well be doing the round body arm swing, and we will be doing it in the foundations phase to relax the shoulders, let's say. And that's the perception of the exercise that we have. But as we perform that exercise more and more, we put long hours in doing that exercise, we realize that it has far-reaching consequences across the entire body. It's not limited to relaxing the shoulders. And at that stage, we start to be able to put that concept into other movements and start to feel this heavy body attribute apply in varied situations. This beginning of the freedom of expression within the confines of those simple techniques and finding the concept behind them is the intermediate level of understanding. Indeed, in the intermediate courses that I produce, I'm providing information that is reliant on understanding the fundamental training that lies before it. Once we have developed this conceptual understanding about the techniques of the intermediate level, we then move into what I call the advanced level. And the advanced level is the production of the 6 bodies within us with no conscious thought. This is where we now express them in the interchange and flow of a real encounter or a sparring, or even just simply moving. We flow from heavy to light, from stable to fluid, from connected to spiraling, all in a completely free mix of interplay. It is the level where freedom is the main concept within the martial body method. This is the realm of the martial body itself. This is where the martial body as a whole unit is now manifesting. So we move from fundamental and foundational exercises that require a huge amount of effort to perform so that we can begin to understand the depth of the individual 6 bodies that lie behind them. As we come to that understanding of those 6 bodies, we then move into what I call the intermediate tier. So we now have a conceptual understanding of each of the bodies and are able to find the different powers from the 6 bodies in varied movements. And then finally we move to the level of the martial body, the advanced level, where all of the 6 are present and constantly interchanging with one another.